Hello boys and girls and welcome back to a brand new review. This time we're going to be reviewing the book Half Bad by Sally Green. This is a book I've had for over a year now and I just never got around to reading it. But as I'm trying to get my TBR pile smaller and not buying any books, I finally found time to read it. I didn't know anything about this book, and seeing how it hasn't been read yet, I thought it's time for a review. This section is taken from Goodreads, just want to mention that first so people know where I got this bit from. 16-year-old Nathan lives in a cage, beaten, shackled, trained to kill. In a modern-day England where two warring factions of witches live amongst humans, Nathan is an abomination. The illegitimate son of the world's most terrifying and violent witch, Marcus. Nathan's only hope for survival is to escape his captors, track down Marcus, and receive the three gifts that will bring him to his own magical powers before it's too late. But how can Nathan find his father when there is no one unsafe to trust? Not even a family, not even the girl he loves? As you can see from the start, that story just gets you into the book and makes you like, what has Nathan done to be so cated? And it's like, yes, I just want to start to read this book. So that's what I did. When I first started reading this book and got through the first few chapters, I had literally no idea what was going on. This is because it jumps you straight to basically the middle of the story from the start, and it's not until about 30 pages in that actually goes to the beginning and you start to be able to make sense of the characters and what they're going to be doing for the story. Even if the story was confusing at first, I did like the way it was done. It is something I've never seen before in a book, and it's kind of refreshing to take something that you've seen in a TV show all the time, so it's like get thrown in. You know when you get you're watching a TV series for the first time, for episode 1, they show you a little bit of the story, and then they'll do a freeze frame and they'll go, so how did I get here then? This is what it was like in the book, and I was like, oh shit, this is what it's like. But the story starts from the beginning, you get hooked because you want to keep reading until you're able to make sense of the beginning of the book. By the time you get to that section, you are hooked and you just want to finish the story as fast as possible and find out as much information as possible. With how great the book is written, having you being able to imagine everything from Grant's house to the council buildings to the woods where Nathan sleeps sometimes be so easy for you to imagine, you can probably tell that it's just an overall great read. The story itself is really interesting to me, as we get to see what the world is like if magic existed to only some people. It has similar kind of scene to Skullduggery Pleasant, where the magic people don't want the normal people to know that magic exists. I love reading about the different kind of style of this genre, and Sally Green did a great job with it. After a couple of pages, you actually start to feel for Nathan, and you want to try and help him as much as possible, and just hope that in the end, everything turns out okay for him, and he is able to get everything he wants and clearly deserves. It's been a while since I felt like this for a character, so all credit to Sally Green on making a great piece of work with this book, and I am now looking forward to reading the next book in the series. If you think this kind of book is for you, then I recommend going by it, as even if you've not read something like this in a while, I know that people are going to really enjoy this. By this I mean, it's magical based, but it's also a bit dark, really serious. It gets you into the characters, it shows you what, like, it has a bit of racism in there as well, that makes you think, wow, this is what other people act to other people, and I think it's great to have that there. Such as Nathan is half black, half white, but is not accepted by either for being half of the groups of either one, so no one wants him. And it just makes you feel so bad for the character. It just makes you think about real life problems. Anyway, I've been Aaron Moss, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.